You know what? I probably should have gone and seen Action Point instead. What up, good people? It's your boy D coming at you with another episode of the DA Experience. Today I got a movie review for you. This weekend I went and saw Upgrade. I was going to try to see two movies. I was going to try to see Action Point and Upgrade, but some stuff happened over the weekend. Some family stuff. It was an emergency. Everything's good now, but some stuff went down and I had to abandon going to see Action Point. But I went and saw Upgrade instead. Upgrade is from Blumhouse and focuses on a. It sounds kind of pedestrian, not pedestrian. It sounds like something we've seen before. I guess that pedestrian is a word. I don't know. Upgrade focuses on a guy who is out with his wife, and after an accident with a carjacking, has to have this chip implanted in his spine because he's made a quadriplegic. It takes place in the not too distant future, so a lot of the stuff that's going on in the movie is not like it's far off. There's self-driving cars, there's drones being used by the police, that type of thing. It's set up a nice little world. I felt they could have done a little more with that. But there was still some cool elements in the way people use guns. Like they had them implanted into their hands. They had like eye implants to let them see through things and stuff like that. So that stuff was pretty cool. The chip is called STEM, and it's in this guy's neck. And at first, it just allows him like to walk and move his limbs and stuff again. But then it starts to help him track down the guys that killed his wife. And from that point on, it even starts to talk to him and they communicate, and it has this almost like origin of a superhero type vibe going for it. But then there's some twist in the movie that take it in a totally different direction. If you've seen anything by Blumhouse before, you'll know what they've done. This is by the same guy that did Insidious and something else. I have to find out what the other stuff was, but he's directed two other movies before, so it's all in that same type of vein. It's not really horror, but there's definitely a bit of gore in the movie, I would say. The pluses: there was some great action sequences in this movie when the guy is doing, I can't think of the main guy character's name, I've never seen him before, so he's probably done some other stuff. When he's doing his moves and he's fighting people and stuff, this is some of the best like fighting sequences I've seen in a long time in some movies. The chip allows him to move a little bit faster than other people, and it reacts because the signal going to the chip is faster than our brain connects into our own thing. So it makes him faster. He runs faster. He jumps a little bit better. He knows karate and all these different moves and stuff. It's almost like the Matrix when Neo had everything downloaded into his brain. Those are really cool. And then the way they use the camera when he's in control of the chip, or when the chip is in control, like the camera moves with the body. And a lot of people have seen the trailer where he like hits the ground and like comes up and the camera moves with them. So those were very stylish. Other than that, though, unfortunately, they didn't connect me well with the character. The whole first hour or so, I'm like, I don't really like this guy. He wasn't likable. I got his situation, but they didn't do a good job of making you really feel his plight, at least to me. The best parts are when he's actually communicating with STEM and he's just like letting it take over. He's like, what the hell is going on? Stuff like that was fun. The movie really is just a lot of flash and no real substance. We all get those movies like that. The Fast and the Furious franchise. Lots of stuff out of Rock. It's a lot of good action and a lot of good sequences, but the story is just very done before, and they try to be smarter than it is, and it comes up lacking because of that. And also, I did not like the end of this movie. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's one of those, to me, movies where once you see the end, you're like, really? And they kind of pigeonhole that whole, let's see if people like it enough that we'll build it into a franchise. So it left it open-ended enough that I think they're probably going to make a part two of it. A lot of times when it comes to this studio, they make sequels anyway, like Insidious is up to like part 5 or 6 at this point. So I was like, all right, I guess if it does well enough this weekend, it will probably get a sequel. And if they focus on that guy, they left just little bits and pieces there. All in all, because of the end and just because the movie just never really grabbed my attention completely, I'm gonna have to say pass on this one, everybody. Like, do not go see it in the theater unless you're really like a fan of this type of movie and are just looking for something to do to kill a little bit of time. I'm not sure how long this was. I think it was about 2 hours. But you're better off just like Netflixing this one, because if you do see it, if you're like me, the end is just going to piss you off and you're going to be like, what, really? That's it? So it just kind of ends. And I'm like, yeah, we're just getting to the good part. Other than that, though, I'm going to give this one 2.5 out of 5 because of the action and because of the way the director shot the movie at certain points. There was a lot of possibilities that I hope they explore in the future. So I'm not turned off of seeing a sequel if they do, but I just was left wanting at the end of this. Next week is going to be a little bit harder because I think there's 3 movies coming out I really want to see. I'm already going to see Ocean's 8. A couple people have asked me and have wanted to go see that with me. So I'm going to definitely see that. But then there's 2 other movies. Hotel Artemis comes out next week, as well as Tag. So let me know what y'all think I should go see. Leave a comment below. If I should go see Tag or if I should go see Hotel Artemis. I'll try to fit all 3 in throughout the weekend. We'll have to see. I might have to do a Sunday movie. Who knows? Maybe there'll be 3 reviews next week. But as I always say, that hope y'all have a good time in the movies. I hope it's a good one, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace!